Welcome once again to Liquid Crystal. We're at part 5 and here we'll be checking out the Union Cave. First of all, I'm gonna stack up on some potions because my team is not actually that good. Only Crocodile is my main Pokemon that is, has a decent level. Ghastly and Fampi also have a decent level, and the rest are just gem slaves. So from Violet City we'll just go straight to Route 32, where I lost one battle against a fisherman actually, because my Crocodile was been knocked out, and now I'll just defeat the entire route with some added music. Enjoy! Alright, I'm back, and as you saw, you can pick up the Old Rod in the Pokemon Center of Route 32, and with Old Rod you can actually catch some decent Pokemon, so not only Magikarp is available through Old Rod. And here is Zane saying prepare yourself. He's going through the Union Cave by himself, and we'll just follow him. In the Union Cave you can actually catch some decent Pokemon like Golbat, Onix, Raticate. But every wild battle I'll just skip completely here because otherwise we'll be going on forever, as you saw. And I actually came across lots of wild Pokemon here. I forgot to stock up on Repels, Repel or something, or what's it called, to avoid getting wild Pokemon battles when you're walking. And here is the first trainer in this cave, Danny, Hyper Danny, with an Onix. So I have my Crocodile up front, so that's not a big problem for Crocodile and Bayleaf, depending which starter you get. Quilava might have a bit of problem, but since the Stone slash or actually Rock type Pokemon are weak to special defense attacks, so even if you are using Ember, which is not very effective, you'll actually deal a decent amount of damage. So here we have level 20 on sorry, on Crocodile. So he's actually looking quite good. Only 10 levels remaining until I have Feraligatr. Another wild battle here. And yeah, up next is another hiker with probably some Geodudes. Let my Pokemon see if you are good enough to battle. Well, we'll see about that. Here we have Hiker Rupert, and he has Geodude as I expected from the old games. In the old games he had 3 Geodudes, like from a low level, but now level 12. Decent enough. Only Crocodile can knock out rock type Pokemon at the moment because Phanpy doesn't know any ground type attacks, and yeah, my Ghastly can only use Lick, which isn't that good against rock type Pokemon. So don't be surprised that you come across lots of wild Pokemon. That's normal in a cave. Usually there are Zubats here, also Rattatas, Rattigades, Golbats, even a Wooper, and maybe a Hoenn Pokemon. I haven't figured out which one it was because Hoenn Pokemon aren't actually that, yeah, the ratio of finding a Hoenn Pokemon isn't that much actually, because I only came across one, which was Nincada. And I caught Nincada because he can use the HM cut. That's also the reason I caught Pidgey and Onix to use HMs. I suggest you do the same thing, since you'll need them later on and you don't want your best Pokemon to learn the HMs that you don't want. And here another trainer here. This is a fire breeder actually. William Lost with Coughing. Coughing has a good defense state, so I'm gonna switch around my Phanpy. Special attacks are the way to go to defeat Coughing, which is something Crocodile is very good at with his water gun. Smoke, look out if you don't get poisoned by this attack. I get that a lot. So yeah, fight. We're going to use water gun here. I think I'm going to use twice. So he only has orange or yellow HP remaining, which isn't that much. I hope you're having a great time with Liquid Crystal, since it's actually a hack game. It's not an original game, but it's actually quite fun to play if you're a fan of the Pokemon games. Like, you can also play other hacks, but I'm a big fan of this one since it has tons of extras and you can play it just like it was an original game. And the good thing is that you can get all Pokemon legitimately. Actually, what I wanna say is that you don't have to trade in order to get certain Pokemon. That's why I also got Ghastly. He can evolve to Hunter right away in every game, but you have to trade in order to get Gengar. But in this game, you can just get it by leveling it up or something like that. So, Slowpoke is asleep. I use some licks to knock it out, but yeah, I'm just dying. You can also use Curse here, which will knock out Slowpoke in 4 turns, and I have to use Potion, but if he wakes up, I'm history. I'll just use Lick, and that's not a good thing to do because it doesn't deal that much damage. Hopefully he still is, that Slowpoke stays asleep until he gets knocked out. Oh crap, he wakes up, Confusion, yeah, which is super effective against Ghastly since he's also a poison type Pokemon. Ghastly thing, damn it. So it's Phanpy's turn. I'm gonna send off Phanpy, retreat him for Crocodile, so he'll get some experience as well. So in this cave you can actually level up your Pokemon quite well. If you have Quilava, you'll have a bit of a hard time since Slowpoke are rock type Pokemon and stuff, so you had your fun at the Bellsprout Tower, so now it's your time to actually be in a disadvantage in this cave. Scratch. Can't wait until I learn Bite, that way I can just bite away the Slowpokes. I think it's at level 22 or 21. Slowpoke. Slowpoke always remembers me of the first Pokemon movie where they entered some animations between scenes, which is always epic. And there we go, knockout. Or not actually the first Pokemon movie, it's actually Pikachu's Summer Vacation or something like that, before the movie or something. And now I'm going to enter some music because I'm going back to the Pokemon Center because I'm kind of tired. Alright, we're back in the Union Cave, and yeah, I just healed up my Pokemon, so yeah, lots of wild battles appearing here. I actually defeat every wild Pokemon if I can, unless it takes too long, like you're up against an Onix and you don't have Water type, Grass type, or some Pokemon that can knock it out in one shot. Yeah. So all those wild Pokemon battles I just skip, and here we have a potion, regular potion. It's nothing that much, not a big deal. And this one I didn't skip because I'm going to catch this Golbat actually. A level 13 Golbat is always useful to have. The Pokemon that I catch are the Pokemon that I find interesting enough to catch actually. I don't catch every wild Pokemon yet because I'll just go through this game. It's a playthrough. Otherwise the parts will go on like forever. Alright, we have another Pokemon. And our box, the PC box from, I don't know, in this game it's also Bill's PC, I believe. Here we have another potion, so they actually want you to use potions since it's a cave. They want you to survive. So I'm going to switch around for Vampy since, yeah, he has to have some experience. This is a creepy nerd guy here that's collecting some certain Pokemon, or it's a collector or whatever. It's a nerd, I believe. Pokemon Maniac, whatever. I was wrong, so it's a mix of the two. So a Slowpoke level 18, Vampy is way too weak to do something about that. So we'll switch around for Crocodile, which will use Bite, I believe, to actually deal a lot of damage. So it's at level 21 that I learned Bite, if you saw that. And the return to the Pokemon Center. First time that one of my attacks got a Pokemon by flinching. So Bite can flinch. What else do we have that can flinch? Astonish, whatever. You have actually lots of attacks that can flinch, which are decent. And there we go. Another Slowpoke out of the way. And Vampy at level 15. I wonder when he will learn a decent attack. So he's also he's only using Tackle at the moment. $864 Pokédollars. Let's continue on, going downstairs here. So for I believe this is Swift, yeah, TM39. So they actually changed the TMs as well. A great game. I recommend it to everyone. X Defense. So actually we'll have to go back here later on. But I won't spoil anything. So I was thinking, like, can Vampy learn Swift? No, and Mudslap can learn, but that's not that big of an attack. It only deals 20. Actually, you can catch here a Lapras when we have Surf, which will be interesting since our Pokemon will be buffed up pretty well. We have evolved Pokemon and stuff. I'll switch around for Ghastly since he's at level 14. I want him to get some experience here. If you're strong, Pokemon aren't scary. Well, Pokemon are never scary unless you're up against a Terrakion or something, but those Pokemon aren't here. Since this is only a 3rd generation game. The new Pokemon are in the newer games like Black and White 2. But if you follow up to my trading card game episodes, you'll know that yeah, certain Pokemon are really good in the trading card game from the newer Pokemon. So well, yeah, Hypnosis and then Curse, which is a technique I use for Ghastly to knock out Pokemon. But as you see here, Slugma wakes up and he just uses Amber to knock out Ghastly, which is terrible for me. So yeah, once again, back to, yeah, I'm gonna send out Vampy since he can also deal some sort of stuff, since he is also afflicted by Curse. So Ghastly and Vampy will work together here to knock out Slugma. Slugma goes to Magarko on a certain level, which is a Rock type and a Fire type Pokemon. I actually don't know where to catch one, but you'll see that when you follow this playthrough. I'm using defensive girl here since yeah, the curse will definitely knock out Slugma by itself. But yeah, after that I think I'm gonna use some tackles here, hoping for a critical hit. Ah crap. Fire Breather Ray. Uses potion. Smoke, that's an attack I really hate since it has lots of chance to poison a foe. And even a critical hit, what the hell. But there we go, we knocked out Slugma. Finally. And I believe that's the last trainer in this cave, so we'll actually play through the entire Union Cave in this episode. This is just part 5 of my walkthrough actually. So Route 33, here's a little girl here, finally got through that cave. It was much bigger than I expected. I got tired to explore the whole thing, stuff like that. And it looks like here's a berry here, the plant is growing nicely. And we can water the tree, or the plant. When we have cut, we can come back here, and looks like, yeah, Crocodile isn't in that good shape, so I'll give him some potions. Too bad that Ghastly has been knocked out. He can actually win against the trainer up ahead, since that trainer is a hiker which has Machop, and Machop can't do anything unless he uses an attack for Sing or so, whatever it's called, to actually deal damage to ghost type Pokemon. Other than that, Machop is useless against ghost type Pokemon. It's Ant, which reminds me of Duran from the 5th generation. This trainer's name is Ant. Weird. So rock type Pokemon, Water Gun Bang, and it's out of there. Which reminds me of a stadium that pronouncers that uses his unique voice to pronounce every attack like, it's Water Gun! I always like that game. And some stuff like, it hung on by the thing of its string. Something like that. Yeah. I'm just gonna switch around since he's always been knocked out by every attack I use now, since he only has let me think. I gamble like 5 HP remaining or something. Focus energy. That's just useless, man. Ah crap, my tackle missed. Ta-da! Hiker Ant was defeated! Whoa! And up here we have Zane, our other rival, with his Porygon. And he says that this kid won't let me into Azalea Town until he gets his Pokédoll. So it's a crybaby here. He gives us a Repel, which I'll definitely use because I came across that many wild Pokemon, and this baby can't find his Pokédoll. So, as a nice mister as I am going back into the cave, even though I don't want to. But there's no other way to go to Azalea Town. So we'll go back into the Union Cave, definitely using Repel here. Oh, I do have Max Revive, but I forgot about that. Otherwise, Ghastly could have, yeah, be back alive to kick some ass. Yeah, I thought that it was an invisible item, the Pokédoll, but I found out that it was downstairs that you have to go, since there is now a Pokéball on the left side which contains the Pokédoll that we need. There's a Pokédoll lying on the ground, and we just grab it like that and go back out of this cave. As you see with Repel, it's just way more fun to go through a cave. And looks like it's up, so... Here you go, little crybaby, here's your Pokédoll. And there he goes, go back to his mommy. Thanks for finding a doll, I wouldn't been able to go into Azalea Town. So Zane is also playing through this game together with us, and here's Team Rocket. It's unsafe to go in there. I think I'll just leave it at that with the Slowpoke well and yeah, the gym leader fights instead. I'll leave that for part 6, so stay tuned and yeah, I'll see you all next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, by the way.